Khary's crib.
Tiffany Haddish has spoken out. She didn't say a lot because she said there's actually litigation going on about the matter. But she did say she regrets doing the skit. It didn't come out funny. It didn't come across how I thought it might. And it was shitty. But she doesn't say there was any wrongdoing done to any of the children. Thoughts?
My thoughts are Tiffany. You put yourself in this. You gotta understand that Tiffany, you're in a certain position in life where I believe you're about to enter. If you ain't in that $10 million club, you're about to enter it, or you may have surpassed that and you might be on your way to that $20 million. Now, when you enter that certain, this is Hollywood. There's always that stigma of that certain little alleged society and all that, and black actors and kids and stuff like that. Tiffany, you mess around and you did something with the kids. When you in that situation, you don't fuck around with the kids. You do your little kids say the darndest thing shows and you keep it moving. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Other than that, you don't try to do like no type of funny skits or nothing like that. Like, and that was something that you filmed like kind of in a private manner. You know what I'm saying? As to when you do kids say the darndest things, it's all public. That's how it is when you got a certain amount of money, you dealing with kids. Same way Mike. Mike got private with the kids. They say Mike touching the kids, Mike doing this and that with the kids. You get what I'm saying? It's the same thing with Tiffany Haddish. You doing this, you doing that, you at that certain status. This is what we doing. Is this the initiation to embarrass you and so forth? Is Ari Spears now getting in that certain realm to where, boom, he got to come along with the embarrassment and do his little dumb shit too, to be initiated into the club, as they allegedly say this club goes on and whatnot. I'm not saying that this club exists or anything like that, but, you know, and it's a lot of funny, stuff, and then allegedly leads back to the Epstein thing. So, like, as a black actor in the public side, there's just certain stuff that you can't do because there's certain people that, like, that shit looks funny.
Yeah, I agree.
And when you do that, the eyebrows are gonna go up. Like, yo, Tiffany, you black. Don't fuck around with the kids. Fuck around with the kids, yo.
You know what? I feel like she did this, like, you know, I feel like she did this when she was up and coming, like you said, like a comedian where maybe she was just getting gigs, like trying to find ways to be funny and just getting gigs in comedy clubs and shit like that. And she thought that maybe it was funny. Like, I get maybe they had a message. They were trying to joke about, you know, personal issues or whatever. But I think the way that it was just carried out was real inappropriate. I feel like she didn't think that this was gonna see, like, you know, you did some stupid shit back in the day that you forgot about, and then you get famous and shit. You forgot about it. Here it goes, somebody digging some shit up.
Right.
And I don't know.
Happened. Yeah, that's what
happened.
happened.
And now you got money. So they really got some shit to sue you about. Khary said the other day that they were already trying to sue her, the parents at least. Mm-hmm. And now she's big. Aries just said some stupid shit online about Lizzo, and they tearing his ass up literally last week. And I think like 2 days before this video came out. Now all of a sudden it's the lawsuit. This lawsuit probably been going on for a minute, but now it's in the media. Like, I don't think they thought that we were gonna see this if we weren't following them back then. But this was disgusting.
They thought this was swept under the rug.
Yeah, this was gross
and gone. It was gross. I don't think she did any wrongdoing, but I think it looked nasty. I think it looked nasty.
It was morally questionable.
Yeah. But if we're gonna put it on along the lines of acting and shit like that, we would have to say a lot of things out there is morally questionable. So,
a lot of stuff. It's just like what you call it. Think about it like this: how, for instance, Bernie Mac. When they were doing certain promotions for the Bernie Mac show, at a certain time, I think Jordan was like he was older. You feel what I'm saying? And they was trying to get like Jordan to sit on Bernie Mac's lap, and Bernie Mac was like, "Nah," you know what I'm saying? Like that's a young teenage boy. We not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know
but that's
what I'm
the thing.
saying?
I saw that.
They didn't do it. They didn't do it.
But that's because he didn't allow them. You got to be careful about the roles that you accept, because you know what I'm saying? You can't just be a part of anything, because just like we seeing, like this get you, it be some bullshit sometimes. You just want to do it for an acting role. But if you ask me, that shit look homemade, like they came up with the script and they did it. Not that somebody hired them to do it. It looked like they were trying to be funny and like put together a little skit or whatever. Yeah.
I think it went something like they might have been chilling, smoking, or drunk or some shit. Might have been making mad jokes and shit. And somebody said, "Yo, you know what would be funny? Some pedophile shit with the uncle and people leaving their kids." And they probably spoke about it and was laughing their ass off as they spoke about it. And they said, "Yo, we should make that a skit. That'd be a funny skit."
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though.
But then when they filmed it, it didn't translate the same as drunk or high jokes.
Yeah.
Yo, listen. You know what it is? In certain shit, everything ain't meant to be a skit. Right. Everything ain't meant to be put in the atmosphere like that.
But now,
like, listen, hold up. If you and her had that same sick thought, sometimes y'all gotta keep that same little sick thought between you and her.
I think they was trying to get some clout.
Now, on the flip side, if they would have made it as how you say everything shouldn't be made into a joke, if they would have made it as funny as Dave Chappelle made R. Kelly pissing on you funny, it would have been a different story.
Exactly.
You know?
It's about the way that it's carried out.
Right. If it would have been as funny as R. Kelly pissing on you, nobody would have had a problem with it.
Yeah. Because personally, I feel like you got to have some type of tact with jokes. Like, even if it's dark humor, like some dark humor jokes, like, you know, I know some white comedians that take the dark humor thing to a real dark ass place. Right. That I'm not going to laugh about. But there are dark topics that you can make funny. It's just about the way that you present it.
Right.
I think. Right. That's the only thing that made this shit disgusting to me is the way it was presented.
Right. And that was the way that Dave Chappelle was tactful with how he did his shit. He pretty much redid an R. Kelly video, not R. Kelly's sex video, where he actually pissed on a underage girl. You know, where that was the joke of, that's why that song became a joke, because everybody knew which video he was referring to. Which the video that everybody knows that he's referring to is pretty much like a pedophile video.
Mm-hmm. They joked about that shit on the Boondocks, on all sorts of places.
And I listen. I feel like Shorty on the Boondocks. That's what it is. That's why I feel like the R. Kelly shit is kind of that particular shit. That shit's kind of funny to me, because it's just like he said. Yo, if she didn't want to get pissed on, she'd have moved.
Literally.
Well, you know what? Because she was a minor.
It didn't matter.
Underage, it didn't matter. And it's very easy to manipulate and control people that immature for an adult to do that.
I'll tell you what, it's a lot of people out here that has
also adds to it.
It's a lot of people out here that have a pissing fetish, right? Mm-hmm. It's a lot of grown adults that like to be pissed on. I think it was just the fact of, like you said, it was a minor. But then these jokes, again, was carried out differently.
Mm-hmm. Now, do y'all want a dark joke?
Give me a dark joke.
Now that girl is an adult, do you think she has a pissing fetish?
No telling.
Ain't no telling, right?
I know some people that got some fetishes.
It might. Yo, listen, and who's to say? Listen, I'm gonna say
I'm pissing on you because of R. Kelly.
Because the thing that we don't know, that R. Kelly. Hold up. The thing that we don't know, that R. Kelly take her virginity.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even want
the first person to piss on her.
You know what? On that note, let's move on to another topic, and I don't want to talk about that. Next topic.
Khary's crib.